Hey everyone, it's me, and this video is about why you should start going to the gym. 2 years ago, I started going to the gym, and I should probably, I was super afraid of going to the gym, and I have some experience with it, and I was thinking that maybe you could use this information. So, today's video is gonna be about that. Let me just start with, my fitness journey. I was this kid who sorry if you can hear my dog in the background, a classic. She's either snoring or eating something. So I was this kid who never really knew how to do sports. I had the worst grade from PE for not being able to throw a ball properly. Like every time somebody would throw a ball at me, I would run away because I was scared of him. And every time I was about to throw a ball, it would go 2 meters and not farther than that. I just to give you a picture, I was not a sporty kid, okay? I was not. I was more of an artsy kid, and I had no idea how to do workouts or anything. Actually, my biggest highlight in life was in the third grade when I was about 11, 10, something like that, and I decided to run sort of a marathon for kids, okay? And I ended up as the first girl in our class. I didn't win though, but I was the first girl in the class who finished the run, and I thought I was dying. Like my chest was painful. And once when I was a kid, my mom thought it would be nice if I started playing tennis. But as I said, I was an artsy kid, okay? So I was 5 years old. She was trying to teach me tennis, but I would rather, I had a trainer, and every time I had a training, I would get so bored, and the trainer would get so mad at me that I was just I left the training, my mom finished it for me, and I was just walking around and running around and climbing on trees. That's the only sport I enjoyed. And then I started horse riding, but I fell and I injured my knee, and I couldn't do any sport for 2 years. I only, stayed at home. I couldn't even walk during the winter, so that was really fun. And since then, I didn't do any sports. So just for the record, if you're not a sporty kid, that's alright. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button so that it gets to more people. That would really help me. And if you could share this with a friend, that would be also really helpful. Thank you. When it was quarantine, there were all these posts about working out, and I also felt like I should do something because my friends were running marathons or doing sports, and they were like, "Oh, you want to come for a jog with us?" And I was like, "Me jogging? You serious?" So it kind of forced me, and this is, by the way, important because literally the people you hang out with have such a strong impact on you. So yeah, I was not a sporty kid, and as it was quarantine, I started kind of working out at home. I remember it was New Year, and I made a promise to myself that I would start working out, and it lasted for a week. But then in February, on Valentine, I started working out, and it lasted until August. And I started working out really slow, just these workouts for noobs, super noobs, put your hands up and so cringe. Okay, so that's what I basically worked out. Then I started waking up at 5 a.m. and every single day before school, I'd go for a jog or for a walk, depending on what I wanted to do, for about 9 kilometers. So that's an improvement, okay? Me never being sporty. Let me get something for these banks, because I'm just annoyed. Wait a sec. I believe my strongest motivation then was that I fell in love and I was with this amazing boyfriend. And so I started these small workouts from YouTube. I even if you know Pamela Reif or Chloe Thing, I would work out these videos because me being an artsy kid, I never really knew how to do exercise, okay? So they really teach me how to use exercising and how to, perform better and stuff. And that was really great. But I would say if you're a beginner, don't go for Chloe Thing right from the start because I was dying, and many times it demotivated me because I feel even though she describes her workouts for beginners, some of them, they're not really for beginners. I was struggling a lot, but again, if you're advanced and if you've gone through some sports, then okay. But I literally did nothing my whole life, so if you don't know how to exercise, find a YouTube channel that you find enjoyable and just like work out these videos. So I would work out 3 times a day and I would go for a run in the morning. I don't understand, like I was crazy, okay? I was a crazy woman. But back then I was super motivated, I was in love, you know. And then August came and I was like, oh, I'd really love to start the gym, you know. So what I did, but you don't have to. My mom, she used to go to the gym, but we lived like, I studied way too far from her, so she couldn't teach me. I lived like almost 400 kilometers far from her. So I had to find a trainer in order to, you know, learn with the machines and everything. Also, most of my friends never had been to the gym. So if you have gym friends, that's really good. And just, you know, use the advantage of that and make them teach you how to work with the machines and stuff. But if you have the money, you can have a trainer. Like, literally, he became my friend. And it was more like, you know, talking about our lives and working out at the same time. And it was fun. But don't be scared of going to the gym. I was literally sweating so much just from walking to the gym. I was super scared because I thought everybody would laugh at me for not being there, like, you know, ever before. And I was so not right. I found really nice people there. There's like, everybody smiling because, you know, endorphins and hormones. And if you have a negative gym experience, it's probably because you're so stressed in the environment that you perceive things differently. And I remember this. Like, I remember at the beginning, I was super scared and everything. So I would work out, like go to the gym for like 3 to 4 times a week, and that was really fun, and I was gaining strength and I was feeling great about myself. And then suddenly I got ill and I had breathing problems for months. So I couldn't. So I had this like long pause for many months because I couldn't work out or do anything. But I would say if you're scared of going to the gym, I've heard from many people, like even like overweight people, from what I've talked to them, that they're afraid that they're looking so bad to go to the gym that they wouldn't. But the point is, I've met many overweight people in the gym and nobody was laughing at them. And even if they like, you know, asked for help, everybody was smiling and just like wanted to help them, because I view such people as an accomplishment to just like go to the gym. I think it's the biggest flex if you're overweight and you like go to the gym. It's like you literally are showing your power of doing something for yourself, like doing something good for yourself. And I think that's really appreciated in gym. Even if you feel like you don't have, you know, if you're a woman, like you don't have the features yet, or like you would like yourself to look different, or even if you're a man, you know, I don't think anyone cares, okay? Everybody focuses on themselves, really. And most of the people in the gym are struggling because they are trying to, I don't know, like maybe they didn't want to go to the gym that day, so they're like focusing on themselves and like finishing the workout. That happens so often, like you don't want to go to the gym, but at the end of the day, when you know you've gone there, you're so happy about yourself and you're proud. Or maybe they're like, you know, lifting heavy weights, so they're focused entirely on what they're doing and they don't really care about what's going around. I thought everybody was like, oh my god, this is the new, Jesus, sorry, that's the new girl in the gym, and everybody, you know, and everybody cares, but nobody cares. Trust me, nobody cares. So if you want to go to the gym, I think it's a great start, and you're gonna make new friends. I guarantee you're gonna meet so many great people there. Also, I didn't know what my life would be like if I started working out, because as I said in the beginning, I was always this artsy kid, you know, and I didn't know it was so good to like, I could feel so good about myself, like working out consistently, feeling like I'm doing something, and seeing your body improve, and also your strength or your capacity of breath. Honestly, I think it does so much to your mental health by just releasing endorphins, that you should definitely go for gym, or like start working out at home if you're uncomfortable. But definitely you have to try gym, and expect to be the first month really cringe. Like you're gonna cringe about yourself, you're gonna feel like you don't belong there, you're gonna feel like everybody's watching me, you're gonna feel so anxious. But that's the part of the process, like of your glowing up process, really. It's the part of you becoming somebody else, a better version of yourself. Because you're literally putting yourself out there, even though you're super anxious. And I think that's the biggest improvement you can make, getting out of your comfort zone. So there's not only the working out part, but also the part of you putting yourself out there. 6 months of gym can do so much about you. You're gonna change completely, like your mentality, your thinking, the way you look. Just literally go for gym and try it. Thank you for watching, and bye.